kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Pittsburgh's offense will start this game off with the football. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Pitt pushing the pace.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Give to Brown. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back. It's Locklear. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. We think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined Court.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Badgers' offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got some room into the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He lobs one high down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. He gets a block. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. It's complete on the right side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Pitt right back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Handoff to the fullback. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. On the option. Creates a little space. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play.
Oh, out of space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the 1st option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
On the option. He's in open space downfield. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Oh, he's got a chance. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Goes to the option. Now the toss.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Bringing the heat.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Now the toss.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
The Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Badger!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Pitt pushing the pace. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Might be calling a hot route. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They've got a little work to do here on third and goal in overtime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. If he runs this back, this game's over. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Peoples. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Motion from the back with the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 3rd and goal. Any score wins it. They must take care of the ball. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UNC. Quick strike.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be faced... Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Take it away, broadcast team.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Glagway. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Badgers in the hurry-up. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The Badgers have it with a first and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
We like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Look out, he's got room. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the right. Snags it. Touchdown, Hawaii. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona State Sun Devils. Fork 'em, Devils. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Makes the grab outside. It's Sherrill. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Sun Devils have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. DB's right up on the receivers. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the Sun Devils are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. He's got it and still on his feet. They needed inches and got a lot more than that. They're set up with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw again. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Arizona State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
From the gun, looking for a man. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Boise State Broncos. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got it at the 30. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside, speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the field position wasn't great to start for this defense, but how about the response? First play, flying around. First play, get a sack. Get a tackle for a loss now. Put him behind the sticks a little bit. Nice answer by this defense.
Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And he just got the on-Wisconsin call and went on into the backfield to pick up the sack.
Yeah, jumping around on quarterbacks in the backfield. Really good job getting upfield, playing aggressive, playing like their hair's on fire. Wisconsin linebackers do that year after year.
Got his man all by himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona State Sun Devils. Fork 'em, Devils. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. After the incompletion, looking at second down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Badgers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. The Badgers are in the red zone. To the air, it's Lagway. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating.
And the Badgers have moved it inside the 20. He might want another play. To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Badgers! I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. It looks like that script worked pretty well.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing...
There he goes to the right. He's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage.
Next going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
You know, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage as big as...
Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Udo. Racing to the right. It's a running room. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown! Arizona State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it! Open spaces! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
And That's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To throw, it's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, it's out! Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and 4th or 3rd down and goal situation.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And that was a bit of an ugly kick, but it was effective enough to somehow sneak into the left corner. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the option. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. Touchdown, Buckeyes! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Release to the back. He's got his man. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when.
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Timeout called here by the...
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the ride. He'll pitch it. Plows through the defense.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that team. Getting Hatch over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here's the handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Nice job on defense there against the power play, plugging up the middle of the field, forcing the ball carrier to try to get to the outside, but they used their speed and tackled him for a loss.
Direct snap. He'll toss it. Wide open spaces. Smashes through the tackle. A tremendous run. He was 4-4 after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They take the lead with the 6.
I don't know, guys. The way this game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And the Badgers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The offense changing the play. To the air. It's flag way. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. One step. The Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia's offense will start this game off. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Unloads quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here comes the Heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll do it himself. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Power football with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking with the...
Makes the grab inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to on the ground. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside the 15, here's the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, two biggest things are you've got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are.
There he goes!
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run the screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got a man, it's Williams. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Takes the easy completion. Sweet cut there. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. one. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and more. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys. They get there in a hurry.
And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the big fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Finds a little space. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So after hitting bankrupt, spinning that wheel of fortune, now this offense can tack a little more onto the lead. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Badger!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the move from inside his 5. And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Wants to throw. It's Howard. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Georgia going up tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
bounds.